Hello, hello. I thought tonight we would do a live angel card reading. There we go. Let me see if I can find us. It says that I am live. Let me know if you're here. There we go. I see it. I see it. Okay. How's everybody doing tonight? Goodness. It's been a while since I've done a live, so I thought, why not? Let's give it a shot. So I'm not seeing comments yet, but let me know if you're here. Got a couple different ways I can check it because my computer has been acting wonky. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. I'm seeing comments. Yay! How is everybody? Oh my goodness. I think I should move this before I spill it. But it's been a little while since I've done a live angel card reading. And the way it works, there's no guarantees of a reading. I will pull cards for as many people as possible. If you are interested in having a card pulled, you say, me please, or card please, or whatever. And you might have to do it several times because it does scroll kind of fast. I'm doing good, Serenity. It has been a minute. It has been a minute. As some of you may know, my podcast on Tuesday nights, the company that was facilitating that, Bold Brave Media, has gone out of business. Yeah. So no more podcasts for a little while till I can figure out something else. So I thought, hey, why not do a live angel card reading? So it's been a little while. I've got some events that are coming up, and I should have written them down, but you can always see those on the website or under events on the Facebook group, or you can always message me. But I've got some intimate groups and privates in Bel Air coming up. My schedule is now open for July and into August for here in Chambersburg. We've got the women's retreat coming up in October. Love to see you there. I got a lot of really cool things that are planned. So, what a live angel card reading is, I've got two decks. I have the Earth Warrior deck, and then I've got just some random cards that I very seldom use, but I love to use them from time to time just to stretch my intuitiveness. Once I find that when you get used to using the same deck over and over and over again, like as soon as I see something, I know what the book says. So I like to stretch myself a little bit and from time to time use the, I just call them the random deck. And I change the random deck all the time. If you come, oh no, something just happened. Okay, I'm back. I don't know what happened. Am I still here? Okay, I think I'm back. That was weird. Um, but from time to time, I like to use the random deck just to stretch my intuitiveness. So, what I'm going to do tonight for everyone that I'm drawn to is I'm going to pick a card from each deck. And please like and share this live with all your friends and family who you feel need a live angel card reading. If this is the first time you've been on, put a 1. I'd love to personally welcome you afterwards. If you are interested in sketching an appointment, put a 7 and I will get in touch with you. Let me know where you're watching from. Denise just said, yes, you're on. All of a sudden, my screen went blank, but I could still see it on my laptop and my cell phone. So I don't know what happened. So, all right. So I see Renee Schindel right off the bat. So Renee, I'm going to let me move some of this stuff out of the way. And Renee Schindel. Renee Schindel. And like I said, I'm going to pull one from each deck. Okay. And we'll see how they pair up. Okay. All right. So the first card that I have, and this is from the Earth Warrior deck. Renee, you definitely you can private message me if you want to schedule an appointment. The sevens are if you want to schedule an appointment, where I'm seeing somebody else put card please 7777. If you want to schedule a private reading. If you want to have an angel card pull, just put card please. All right. So, and this was for Renee. So the card that I pulled for you was Child of the Light, and then I have Turn Inward. So, what I'm seeing with these, Renee, what your guides are saying to you is you're on this inward journey, or you're trying to look inward to be able to heal through some things that have kind of gotten the work skunked up for a little while. And when it talks about child of the light, that even if you have to walk through some of these wounds, even if there's some things that are kind of feels like it's shaky going on right now, you're still able to go towards the light. Like you see the light within yourself. So no one could shed that light on you except for you. So your guides are saying, dig deep within yourself, find that light, and then let it grow. See how it has the butterfly on this as well, and the woman reaching upward? This is all this transformation and reaching up for a higher power, for a higher consciousness, for a higher connection. When you look at the owl, and I can't remember what it says here, turning inward. You know, the owl actually sees better at night than it does during the day. So even if you do feel like you're in like a dark spot of your life right now, know that looking inward, like you're going to see things that you hadn't seen before, and you're going to be able to transform with that. So allow yourself the grace to be able to do that. Renee says, oh yes, thank you. I've been searching and looking inward. Awesome. So your guides and your angels are saying, we see you doing that, and we're right here with you. Okay? All right, let's see. Robin Porter. Robin Porter. Renee says, yes, I do. Thank you. You're very welcome. Robin Porter. Oh, I like that. Okay. All right. So I have from the Earth Warriors, and this says, she guards the warm waters, and then I have farewell. So when I'm looking at these cards, when it talks about she guards the warm waters, this is all being fluid. It's not reacting to things, it's responding to things in the best way possible. It's asking for the things that you, it feels like that you hold closest to your heart to be safe within you and in your surroundings. And when I'm seeing the farewell, let me just show this to you. And you see that there's the blue dragon there, and there's a little kitten that's there. There's the birds that are flying there. What this feels like when you're protecting your waters, when you're getting fluid and responding to things, what it's saying is that you are saying farewell to worry, to overthinking. And if you haven't gotten to that point yet, because that's always a work in progress, know that your guides are saying, we see that you are working steadily on yourself, and you're releasing those things that no longer serve you. You're guarding your own boundaries and allowing yourself to figure it out for yourself, so that it's almost so that others don't step over you, is how it feels. So when I'm seeing this and how it feels, you're finally like vibing with yourself and not just worried about what other people think about you. So Robin, let me know if that makes sense to you. Let's see what I did with my cup. I put it over there so I wouldn't knock it over. Hello, hello, hello. Sierra Ann. Sierra Ann. Sierra Ann. Sierra Ann. Okay. In each other we find ourselves. And then I have the phoenix. So we know that the phoenix rises from the ashes. No matter what happens, to the phoenix. It always figures out a way. It always rises bigger, bolder, braver, with more knowledge and more wisdom. And in each other, we find ourselves. And when I'm looking at this, like there's so much detail in this card. But what I'm going to see if I can point out this. Okay, so see how there's a baby right here, and then here is like an ancestor. So it feels like, it feels like you're catering or you're allowing new birth within yourself, but you're using your wisdom of your lessons. So, Sierra, even though you've been knocked down quite a few times, it doesn't matter how many times you're knocked down, it matters how many times you get back up. And your angels are saying to you, get back up. It feels like things are washing over you, and it does feel like sometimes you've gotten the raw end of the deal. But what they're saying to me is, you are stronger and wiser, and you will continue to rise. Sierra, let me know if that makes sense to you. Oops. Let's see, who's here? Angie Capacchio? I am not good with names. You know who you are. Sierra, you definitely understand. Beautiful, beautiful. Angie. Capacchio. Okay, I'm not gonna butcher your name. Oh, I love that one. Okay, Angie. So you have the mandala of the moon, and then you have balance. So when I'm looking at both of these cards, you say mandalas on both of them, and both of them have like the lotus. Whoops, the lotus flower on this. 7 petals on the lotus. All of them stand for different chapters and different things within our lives. And when I'm looking at this, she's holding the moons. All the phases, the moons above her, represents each chapter of your life. And what this is saying is that you have come to a point where you need to find balance in your life. You've had too many things on your plate, and you finally come to the point where you're starting to balance the things that are the most important to you. When I'm looking closer at this, you've got this tiger that's here in the corner. And if you've watched any of my lives before, the tiger represents acknowledging and noticing things before pursuing them. So what they're saying is you finally saw in your life some of the things that you need to take a step back to and balance your life a little bit better. You're like testing the surroundings is how it feels before you're walking. I don't want to tell you not to be spontaneous. It's not that, but it feels like use better judgment when you are making your actions. So not that spontaneity is wrong, but if you have just kind of flown off the cuff about something and you've thought, oh, I'm never going to do that again, then don't do it again. But it's finding that balance. It is rising above all the different chapters of your life, but acknowledging the changes in your life and then responding accordingly. Angie, I hope that makes sense to you. Sue Burnett. Sue. Hello. Let me know where you're watching from. Sue. Well, that's an interesting card. Sue. Oh, okay. Oh, there, I got the chills. So Sue, I guess I should show you. So like I said, this is a random deck, and this is a deck I'd never use or I don't use very often. And it says the stars on that. And this says Power of Awakening. So as I'm looking at the photo in this, what jumps out is there's this woman that's just kind of reaching up and the world is behind her. And when she's reaching up, it almost looks like there's a shower head that's up above her that is washing over her and getting rid of it feels like nourishing your own embodiment of your own spiritual walk. And that's what this power of awakening represents. And again, we have the butterfly, and the butterfly is transformation. So, Sue, what the cards are telling me is that you're on this spiritual journey right now. It feels like you're stepping up into a level that maybe you hadn't been in before. I do feel like you're a very intuitive person, but it doesn't feel like you've trusted your intuition. And what this is showing me now is that there's this transformation that has come within you, that now you're starting to trust what you intuitively see, feel, and hear. So you'll have to let me know if that makes sense to you. Oh, I love that. I love that. Angie says, thank you. It makes sense. Beautiful. Beautiful. Brittany Prezan. Brittany Prezan. Now we've got some Maryland. We have some Bel Air, Forest Hill, Baltimore, Greencastle. Okay. Abington, Chambersburg. Yay. Okay. Brittany. Okay. Brittany. So the first card I have is what shall be, will be. What must be, shall be. And then I have Ra. So when I'm looking at these two, first, what must be, shall be. Okay, so again, we've got the phases of the moon. But what stands out to me is this skull. And a skull to me always represents peeling back all of the layers and getting real with yourself. It's allowing yourself to dig down deep, find those wounds, walk through the healing, and allow yourself. It's almost like giving yourself permission to have the emotions that you need to have, but not being stuck in those emotions. And then when I come to this, all of a sudden you've got this beautiful woman. She has this headdress on, beautiful glowing skin. So when you get raw with yourself, all of a sudden you're going to like the way you feel in your own skin. Not that you're going to feel like royalty, but you're going to have this glow about you that everyone is going to notice that there's something different about you. So Brittany, even though right now it feels like it's a little uncomfortable, I even feel like there's a little bit of painfulness, emotional painfulness going on, know that you're walking through those things and cleansing and getting rid of, they always give me the word gunk, so that's what I'm going to put. It feels like there's gunk in the drain. But once you allow yourself to like see yourself in the mirror and actually see who you are, all of a sudden this new glow is going to come about you, where you're going to be looking in the mirror like, oh my gosh, I know you. I lost you a little while ago, but you're back now. Okay? So Brittany, let me know if that makes sense. Lisa Fradrick. Okay, Lisa. Lisa. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to start with the random deck. And what this says is that the dove will bring you peace. So things have been kind of up and down, and I know it's been a little while since Billy passed. However, it's still very, very new for you. So know that you're being offered this peace, this dove of peace that allows you to be okay. Some days you're going to have really good days. Don't feel guilty about those really good days. The reason why I say that is because with this, you've got the woman with her eyes closed, and you've got an owl on either side. And just like you have the angels on both sides, both of these owls see different things. And both of them talk to you differently. One is the positive Lisa, and one is the negative talk. So when you close your eyes and get quiet, all of a sudden, the negative talk starts to get quieter so that the positive thoughts, the positive things can come through and bring you peace. Lisa, I hope that that helps you. Serenity Flegel. Serenity, Serenity. I haven't seen you in a while, Serenity. You have to come to the shop. Oh, Serenity. Hold on a second. Okay. All right, Serenity. Sorry. I drew a blank there for a second. I like to write first and last names down. Serenity. Oh. Okay. Serenity. This is awesome. So I have this card which says Blessings of the Supreme Being. Oh, and then I have Love and Partnership. So your guides are saying to you that they are creating a relationship for you. Whether it is, yeah, it does say, it says love and partnership. So it feels like they're creating someone for you. There's going to be this chance meaning for you. And I don't like to do health and relationships, but you know, the random deck had it in there, so I'm going to go with it. And when it talks about the blessings of a supreme being, it lets me know that they have got someone so perfect for you that is going to be either just having met them or meeting them very soon. I also see on here where the heart is growing, like this is coming out, which again represents love, relationships. My only drawback to this, see how she has her hand up? So it feels like go slow, get to know, but don't have so many boundaries around yourself that you don't allow yourself to be vulnerable. So Serenity, I hope that I hope that makes sense to you. And you'll have to let me know how that goes. Okay. Brittany says yes, thank you. Oh, awesome. Denise wants cards. Okay. So I never do readings for Denise because I know her too well. But we'll see what our angels have to say. Let's see. Oh. This one's jumping out. Okay, so the cards that I pulled are Panthera, which talks about the precious and the rare, and Lapis Lazuli. So I'm going to go to Lapis Lazuli first. Lapis Lazuli represents being present, being truthful. It takes courage to be honest with yourself, with others, but it's that strength and that self-awareness that only you can express. So it's talking about allowing dignity to be in your life through your words, through your thoughts, so that you can be your own unique you. And then when I see this precious and rare, and I see, yes, I see the Black Panther, yes, I see the butterfly, but I've got this, ooh, there we go, I've got this woman with this bright light above her head. So when you allow yourself to be truthful with yourself, all of a sudden good intentions come in for you. Because you're stating them, this is what I want, this is what I see, this is what I want around me, here's what my plans are, what my dreams are. Bring those things into my consciousness or something better. But I love when it says about your truth, that no one else can speak your truth better than you. Being present with dignity. And then all of a sudden, this bright light comes out of your noggin. But I'm also seeing the mountain. Right? The mountain represents climbing those mountains truthfully, seeing them for what they are, not hanging on to them, but allowing yourself to get through them. So Denise, you'll have to let me know if that makes sense to you. Leslie Grove. Leslie Grove. Hold on. have to figure out some way that we can do a call-in show live. I think if I did Zoom and just invited everybody through Zoom, we could do that. But we're figuring it out. Leslie, hold on. Let me know what your astrological sign is, please. Leslie Grove, what's your astrological sign? Okay, well, I'll just continue. Yes, a Zoom call would, yeah, that would be cool to do. I did that a while ago with another medium friend of mine, but it's hard to have a call in. But if we're all there, we can mute everybody, and then if you have a question, we can unmute. Oh, you're a Libra. Okay, thank you. So the card that I pulled for you was Virgo, and she rests and creates. So what Virgo represents is the alchemist. And alchemy is figuring out like all the mathematical equations and how to get all the cogs in the wheels like rolling, and just it's like putting a puzzle together. So I know you're in business for yourself, so that's why I was wondering. My son's a Virgo, so I very much get this deep thought, this deep creative thought. With you being a Libra, you have to have balance as well. So when I'm pulling the alchemist, so you're figuring out the cogs that need to be figured out for the business. And it says rest and create. So if something's going on either within the household, within your business, she owns the Whistle Stop in, I guess that's considered Mercersburg. If you haven't been there, go. But she who rests can create. So this is a sign to you to kind of take a breather. If there is a lot of stuff going on and you're having it, like you're overwhelmed and you're having a hard time figuring out where you need to go, when you rest, all of a sudden things will click into place. Does that make sense, Leslie? And with you being a Libra, you have to have balance too. So do you feel a little unbalanced right now? Okay. Have to let me know if that makes sense, Leslie. Sheila Robinson. Sheila, are you coming home for Old Home Week? We've got a class reunion. I'm not sure what day it is. Isn't that awful? You can check our website, Sheila Robinson, or the Facebook group. Mind, body, spirit. Mind, body, spirit. Okay. Beauty of the Way of the Navajo. Oh. So I have works, and Sheila, this is for you. And then I have the beauty of the Navajo. So they're calling you back to the ancient ways. The ancient ways are prayer, meditation, journaling, even like the old medicines, herbs, things like that, using lavender if you're having problems sleeping. When I'm looking at this, even though it said works, I heard mind, body, spirit. So I feel like you're kind of working through that mind, body, spirit thing. But it's saying to use the old ways. We're all fast tracking with all the technologies and AI or IA or whatever it's called, and social media and all these, but it's coming back home to what the old ways were. Sheila, I hope that makes sense to you. And I guess I will see you. Let you know what day. I think it's Saturday night. If you go to the Facebook group, the Class of 82, it's in there. Elisa Parsons has the information. Leslie says, I'm currently on a staycation and resting, and I'm currently junk journaling. Figuring all of that out, and definitely took the break for that reason. Thank you. Nailed it. Beautiful. I love when that happens. Hello, Sue Calamer. Can everybody do me a favor? I have a dear friend on here, Sue Calamer, who just needs your thoughts and prayers and just some hearts of love. So if you can send her some love, I would appreciate it. Sue, I'm going to pull a card for you. I don't see any hearts. Let's see some hearts. You're welcome, Sheila. All right. Oh, there we go. There's some hearts for you, Sue. Here, I'm going to send some too. We love you. All right. Sue Calamer. Okay. So the two cards that I have for you, one is Sapphire, and one is the Clan of the Wolfheart. And the Clan of the Wolfheart says, we are the ones we've been waiting for. So I'm going to start with the Sapphire. And Sapphire represents spirituality and wisdom. Even if you feel like you're stuck right now, Sapphire brings you closer to the spiritual wisdom that you need. And it exuberates like these beautiful spiritual experiences. Knowing that you're always in the right place at the right time when you see a sign or when you feel a presence, and not humanizing it. Just saying, I see that. Thank you very much. Keep sending me signs. And then when it says, we are what we've been waiting for. The wolf, they run in packs. And it's, oh, that's funny. Wolf pack. Sue Calamer. Sue Wolf Calamer, by the way. So this lets me know that you've got your tribe, your pack around you. It lets me know that when you need something, someone will be there for you. Allow that pack, that tribe to come in and help you. And when I'm seeing this, when it says the Clan of the Wolf Heart, lets me know you're the exact same way. If a friend or a family member needs you, you drop everything and you go to them. So when it's showing this, and there's all different types of, I don't know how well you can see it, all different types of birds and I don't know what all is up here. Like there's a shark and there's an owl and there's an eagle and of course the wolf and the horse. And it's showing me like where his hands are stretched out in this meditative pause. And it's showing me the lotus flowers, cycle of life. So your spirit animals, your spirit guides, your loved ones in spirit are sending you signs. Ask them to send them. And then when you see them, thank you very much. Keep sending them to me. All right? Sue, I hope that that helps. I love that the wolf came up for you and it hit me like at the last minute. Oh, Susan Wolf. Okay. Thank you guys for sending those hearts to Susan. If you would keep her and her family in your prayers, I would appreciate it. Let's see. Deanna Shock. Deanna Shock. Oh, I see my husband's on. Hey, baby. Jeff Niedenthal. I'm not going to pull a card for my husband. I could get in trouble. What, are you kidding me? Okay. Deanna Shock. Deanna. Deanna, I'm pulling your card right now. So I've got two cards for you. One says Hearth, and it talks about warmth and home and happiness. And then the other card that I pulled for you says the beautiful place. So your guides, your angels, are calling you back home to yourself. And it's finding that sacred space within your own energy, but also like within your own home, it feels like. And how it's showing me, it feels like there's, and please don't be offended, but it feels like there's a lot of clutter and a lot of purging that needs to be done at your home. So I would start with maybe one area at a time so that you have a little carved out space for you. And when I'm looking at this, like there's this beautiful horse. Let me see. There's this beautiful horse on this, and it talks about the beautiful place. And the horse actually has a unicorn horn, so it lets me know it's a magical place. But the horse also represents the journey and the path, picking up the things that you need along the path. But also, when you have too many things that you have, getting rid of them. When a horse is carrying too much on its back, it bucks, it gets rid of that stuff. So if there's a purge that needs to happen within your home or within your workplace, now's the time to do it, because it just feels like you need a sacred, safe space that is yours. Let me know if that makes sense to you, Deanna. Okay, let me look here. Erica Hartley. Erica Hartley. What good books are you guys reading lately? I just finished reading one about angels, and it was by Doc T, and it was really interesting. And now I'm reading a book called I Want to Trust You, but I can't. Hey, I have trust issues. Might as well read about it. So, Erica Hartley, what books are you reading? Believe. Oh gosh, this is okay. Erica Hartley. Erica Hartley. Erica Hartley. So I have Rare Intersections of Heaven and Earth, and I have Believe. So coming forward are your angels saying to me that they've been surrounding you in protective love, and it feels like in the last recent weeks, but it feels like the last 2 to 3 weeks, that they've been surrounding you in love and in protection. This also has that phoenix here, or the firebird, however you want to look at it. They rise from the ashes. So when you're looking at this card, big difference between the two. Whoops. It's hard when it's in reverse. So when I'm looking at this, it says rare intersections of heaven and earth. So it's letting me know that you're exactly where you need to be right now, but different things are changing for you. You just have to believe in yourself and the beauty and the fantasy and the things that can come forward for you. See how the flowers are blooming on her head? Well, it had to start from a seed. But those blossoms and the blooms, there's a reason why it's on her head. These are thought processes. These are things that are coming into her thought process. You've got the monkey that's here in the corner. So don't let the monkey mind overrule what's blossoming within you. And when I'm looking at this again, you've got the butterflies. Butterflies always stick out to me. I'll blame Denise about that. Transformation. The parrot represents being able to speak your own voice. So in looking at this, there's a time and a place for everything to happen for a reason. But you're not stuck in this specific time and place right now. Things are about to happen for you, Erica. Just be open to it. Call it in when you see it. Thank them and ask them for more. So, Erica, I hope that helps. I love those cards for you. Deanna, I just did a card for you. But I did not do one for Jean Plunkett, I don't think. No, I did not. All right, Jean Plunkett. Oh, goodness. So they're asking you to find your motivation to nourish your own soul. What nourishes your soul? What brings you pleasure? What makes you happy? Whether it's going on a walk, visiting with friends, but doing something for yourself that nourishes your soul. Turn off the frickin' news if you're stuck in the news. Seriously. I had like a little bit of a breakdown this morning during Tuesday Talks at 10:30 because of something that I had just seen about everything that's going on in Texas. I can pray for them, I can meditate, but sometimes I have to back away from it. But finding your motivation, what feeds your soul? And that's a big question. What do I want? What do I need to do? Where do I want to go? Books feed my soul. I have books on everything. Music feeds my soul. It allows my vibration to rise. Talking to good friends on the phone, that feeds my soul. Doing something for someone else, that feeds my soul. So find the motivation, Jean, to figure out what nourishes your soul, and then do it. All right? I hope that helps. Jean, that was for Jean Plunkett. Let's see. Where am I at? Did I do... Nope. Ashley Falcon. If you haven't gotten a card yet, put card please, and I will pull for as many people as possible. You're welcome, Jean. Did it make sense to you? This is Ashley Falcon. Okay, so I have Mandela of the Heart, and then I have Progress in the Path. So just like we were talking a minute ago about what the horse represents, it is the path, it is the journey that you are on, and you pick up little tidbits of knowledge on the way. Some of those things can fall away. You don't need to have those with you, but it's all heart-centered. What feeds your heart? What do you need to send love out to other people and also receive that? When I'm looking at this, the horse and the man, or the horse and the woman, are like head to nose. It's trust between the two of them. It's a connection. So when they're saying this is, what is your connection? What is your path that you are on for your heart? Not everyone is exactly the same. Don't close your heart off. Allow love to come in, and allow yourself to also send love out to others. All right. I feel like I should say forgive yourself as well, Ashley. Okay? Let me know if that makes sense. Oh, shoot. I just lost my... Hold on. I lost my list. Technology is your friend, they say. Okay. Yep, there's the list. Okay, it's back. Okay. It looks like Tanya Nicola. Tanya. You're welcome, Ashley. Okay, so I have Sage of Higher Knowledge, and I have the Garnet, which talks about crisis management. Your situation is stuck. Garnet solves the chaos and encourages the soul in the thereafter. In the strength, it gives you strength and confidence in your own power. Sage to the higher knowledge. And you've got the owl, who is wise. Who is wise. You've got the heart. You've got the light beam coming down into the thought process. But right now, it's this crisis management thing. And what they're saying to you is use the knowledge and your past experiences to do better and to be better without being so critical on yourself. When I'm feeling this, I feel like you've got this great and loving and open heart, but I feel like a lot of people tend to either look over you or walk over you or take advantage of you. And what this is saying is there's a higher knowledge. Surround yourself with the people who will lift you up when you need lifted up. And those who do not, it's okay for you to say, you know what, I wish you well. It's okay. Don't let the actions of others affect you. And that's a really hard thing to do. But when it's saying crisis management, it lets me know that there's something really kind of pecking away at you. But see what you're not seeing with the owl. Visualize it. Think about the situation and go to the higher knowledge. Sage the lower knowledge. And when you sage, you're getting rid of those things that no longer serve you, things that you don't necessarily need within in you or around you. You're saging to higher knowledge, calling it in, asking your guide, show me where you want me to go. Tell me what you want me to do. Let me feel it. Let me see it. And then act accordingly. All right? Tanya, I hope that makes sense to you. Stacy says, I just recently made a rough decision to find peace. Would love to hear what my angels have to say. Well, Stacy, it must be something with the Stacys then, because I've had to make some difficult decisions here lately. But I know it will get better with time. Ah! Stacy, wait till you see the first card that I pulled from you from the random deck. Okay. Celebrate your growth and your breakthroughs. And then I have the way of divine feminine is revealed. So your guides, your angels are saying, we've seen what you've gone through. We've seen the decisions that you needed to make. They want you to celebrate what your growth is and what your breakthroughs are right now. It can't say it any better than that. I mean, you've got this showgirl who's glowing. Her arms are up. She's dancing, big smile on her face. She had a breakthrough. And then the way of the divine feminine is revealed. The feminine is, we've all got a masculine and a feminine side within us. The feminine side is the nurturer. Okay? So when it's saying celebrate your breakthroughs and nurture yourself, you've been transformed to see a higher self within yourself. I love when I'm looking at this, like her eyes just seem so, can I bring this in that you can see her eyes? Her eyes just feel so full of love. And I almost, when I'm feeling this love through the eyes, it's almost like there's a nothingness behind that. And that nothingness represents regret, remorse. I've done all that I can do. I cannot do anything more. I need to do something for myself. So when I'm looking at this, Stacy, it just lets me know that your guides are basically saying celebrate the breakthroughs that you have made. Okay? I love it. Let's see. Stephanie Cunningham. Did I do a card for you? No, I did not. Stephanie Cunningham. Okay. So I have my creative power and I have power of good. 2 women on each one. Creative power is that feminine energy again. The nurturer, the creative one. It says, as I invest in my own creative potential, I experience my female creative genius. And this brings good potential for yourself, where you're going to see yourself in a whole different light. She's kind of like, right? See how she's just kind of holding her face in her hands? And she's got the quarter moon that's on her forehead. So nurturing, things are blossoming around her. She's seeing things in a different light. But with this, it's almost like I'm being patient with myself. I'm allowing myself to grow and feel in the way that I need to. When I'm looking at this, again, very feminine, very beautiful with the earrings, and she's got that tiger there that's in front of her, which represents strength and wisdom and power. So allowing yourself to be creative, strong, voicing your own opinion, but still very feminine. Make sense? Okay. Stephanie, I hope that makes sense to you. Tanya, thank you very much. You're very welcome, Tanya. Ken York. Okay, hold on. Ken York. So I have the Oracle of Shende, and then I have the White Buffalo Woman. And the White Buffalo Woman says, hopeful heart, see her sign. So just as we were talking about the feminine energy within us, there's also feminine energy within males. So it's that creative part within you. And what I'm seeing and what I'm feeling is music is all around you. I believe you're a musician, if memory serves correctly, but it feels like new ideas, new insight, new creative energies are like starting to really flow within you. And your angels are saying to you, grab a hold of it. See the signs that your guides are sending to you and use that in a creative way. Ken, you have to let me know if that makes sense to you. Vicky Lee Chestnut. The cards will know I need your heart to. Okay. Vicky. Vicky Chestnut. Okay, Vicky Chestnut. I feel like I want to pull this card. Vicky Chestnut. Okay. So, Vicky, I have the bringer of change and honor the ancient king. So, how I feel this, I know that you get a lot of signs from your loved ones. And I feel like you are very much honoring the signs that you are receiving and you're acknowledging them. But when it talks about the bringer of change, what they're saying to you is don't stay, it's almost like addicted to seeing the signs of your loved one and not allowing yourself to live the life on the human side. Spirit is very connected to you, but you still are here on this earth. So allow yourself to still have these human experiences. You're still honoring the king. But the king, see how it's the male? The king is bringing change for you. And he wants you to walk into that and accept it guilt-free. It feels like happiness needs to come in. Does that make sense to you, Vicky? You'll have to let me know. You're welcome, Ken. Let's see. Kelly Alleman. Kelly Alleman. Okay. So I have the lizard, and the lizard represents all your dreams that are around you, whether they're night dreams, daydreams, goals, things like that. And then the spirit of the warrior. The spirit of the warrior is saying, your dreams aren't over. You can continue to dream big and allow yourself to set goals and aspirations and growth. I mean, I think to myself from time to time, good Lord, good God, I'm going to be 61 next month. And I'm like, should I start to slow down? Like, why am I creating all these new things for myself? But I'm thinking to myself, I don't want to slow down. I want to keep on going. And that's what the lizard is saying to you. Like, you don't have to settle. Keep dreaming. Keep pulling things in. Keep growing with that. And the spirit of the warrior is no matter what comes your way, I'm gonna figure it out. And it doesn't feel like I'm figuring it out because it's a bad thing. It feels like I'm figuring it out because it's a big thing. It's a good thing. All right. So Kelly, I hope that makes sense. Vicky says 100. Thank you. And the cards were spot on. They always are for you, Vicky. Okay, let's see. Lisa Stewart, I see, and I saw a Karen Ulrich. Lisa Stewart and Karen Ulrich. All right, Lisa Stewart. Let's pull your cards first. Lisa Stewart. Wow, this one is in here, and it's upside, or it's should be like this. So we're gonna pull that one. Lisa Stewart. Medicine of the Butterfly Kachina. an eternal flame. So the butterfly kachina, the kachina is like a medicine woman or a medicine man. It's that spiritualist within the tribe. And when it's saying about the medicine of the butterfly kachina, that lets me know that things are starting to change for you in a good way. Here's what I'm seeing, though, that there is this eternal flame that keeps popping up. This could be a relationship, or this could just be a passion of something that you feel very drawn to. So what they're showing me is, with this medicine of the butterfly kachina, like things are in process for you. It feels like you have to think a little bit outside of the box, but just be patient a little while longer. All right? I hope that makes sense to you. And then let me do Karen Ulrich. You're welcome, Kelly. Hold on. Okay. Since these fell, I'm going to go with these. And Karen, I know that there's 3 cards, and I know there's no warrior, but I'm just going to look at these cards first and see what we have. So I have Treasure Your Loved Ones, Stride, and then I have True Love. So when I'm looking at this, and I'm looking at what the similarities are, it is love-centered. It's talking about those that you love deeply. Strive for future grateful purposes. It's easing your soul. So even if you love someone very deeply, it's not enabling them. You are just walking hand in hand with them and allowing them to grow with you. You're not doing everything for them. So it feels like there's this once-in-a-lifetime love that's around you, which is what this is showing me. But it also is saying, allow your soul to be at ease. Don't be afraid of losing this connection, because it's important to love very deeply and be vulnerable, but also allow them to be vulnerable with you, but trusted. Does that make sense to you, Karen? I hope that makes sense. Let's see here. Kristen Taz, and that will be my last one for tonight. I think I got quite a few that were on here. Kristen. Okay. So I have Honor the Cycles, and then I have Second Chances Bring Success. So, honor your cycles. These are the chapters in your life. See how she has this number 8 in her belly? 8 is a feminine number. So what they're saying to you is honor the chapters of your life. Learn from what you did right, but also learn from what not to do again. But keeping your femininity in check with that, your creativity. But it's honoring where you were and where you're going and where you are right now. Second chances bring success. Don't feel like you've failed at something. Keep trying, keep moving, keep going forward with that. Because when you continue to adjust in your path of the things that you're doing, all of a sudden things will start to click into place for you. And it feels like that's just right around the corner for you. So Karen, I hope that that makes sense for you. I hope that you, oh shoot, see, I lost my people again. But I hope that that makes sense to you. And it just feels like you just have to shift gears a little bit. But it feels like everything is coming into place for you. So, guys, that's been, about an hour? So I hope I was able to give you the validations that you were looking for. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I did about 26 card pulls. But yeah, stay up to date with the Facebook group and with the website, because we're going to be doing some new things. But I'll see if I can figure out the whole Zoom reading. Sound good? All right. As always, I pray that you are living the life you love. You are loving the life you live. If not, guess what? You're the only one that can change it. All right. Peace out, and I'll see you Tuesday at 10:30 in the morning, and I'm probably going to come back on next Tuesday at 8 p.m. Maybe not a live angel card reading, but just because the podcast isn't going doesn't mean I can't come on and yap at you, right? All right, guys. Have a great night. Peace out. I love you, and I'll talk to you soon.